I feel lucky. Hello, my Aptera family. Welcome back to Solar Edwin Ice to EV channel. Today, I feel lucky to hit sizzling sevens on my favorite slot machine. Aptera possible IPO in 2026. Wow, please like and subscribe to keep our channel live. It's been 3 years since I placed my Aptera order. We know the anticipation is real, so we've expanded on the waiting for Aptera checklist for the Aptera family through production intent and then to final production, to delivery, and then to IPO. Before we get started, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all things Solar Edwin Ice to EVs. There have been many Aptera haters out there pushing out FUD. But facts and figures don't lie, and don't ask me why. Go Aptera, go! Aptera is getting closer to production intent builds. Estimated possible IPO in 2026, but we're not focusing on the big names yet. Today we're all about the startups, the daring companies blazing a trail towards a sustainable future. Buckle up, because we're about to explore how these EV hopefuls are getting the funding they need to turn their visions into reality. So how much cash are we talking about? Millions, billions, trillions? Well, let's break it down company by company. Tesla is the OG, funding secured. We can't talk about EV startups without acknowledging the elephant in the room, Tesla. Its initial funding consists of $6.5 million venture capital funding in 2004, then $7.5 million. In 2010, an IPO raised of $226 million with an IPO share price of 17 Ts per share, and finally a government loan of $465 million. While they're not exactly a startup anymore, their journey provides valuable insights. As it established itself, Tesla relied less on traditional startup funding rounds and more on its own revenue and debt financing. Fisker, electrifying the luxury market. Next, let's look at Fisker, has a third-party manufacturer assembling their EVs. This luxury EV company made a splash in 2020 with a $1 billion IPO. Since then, they've likely been focusing on using those funds to get their first models into production. Rivian, the Amazon-backed powerhouse. Now, Rivian is a name synonymous with big bucks. Before its IPO in 2021, it secured a staggering $11 billion in funding, with major players like Amazon and Ford on board. Talk about a vote of confidence. Aptera, community powering funding and innovation. Aptera takes a unique approach. Forget massive venture capital rounds. They've raised $33 million through their innovative community-led accelerator program, where everyday people pre-order vehicles and contribute directly. As of the end of 2023, Aptera has raised over $100 million through this unique approach. An added $150 million required to start production might include equipment financing. Current pre-IPO share price is $10.50 share as of March 2024. Lucid Motors, a different kind of spark. Lucid Motors is a bit of an enigma. Unlike Rivian, it didn't rely on venture capital funding. Backed by a Saudi Arabian sovereign wealth fund, it secured $4.5 billion through an SPACs merger in 2021. Beyond the numbers, free cash and break-even. Funding rounds are just one piece of the puzzle. Aptera say they can generate free cash in 12 months with break-even units of 9,000 vehicles and currently have a reservation list of 40,000 plus requests. Remember, it's not just about the most extensive check. Here are some other factors that influence an EV startup's success. Production capacity. Can they actually build the vehicles they're designing? Check mark OK for Aptera. Product innovation. Does their offering stand out in a crowded market? Yes, check mark OK for Aptera. Market reception. How are consumers responding to these vehicles? To be determined. But Aptera is incorporating CPC Group Formula One manufacturing techniques in their solar power electric vehicles. Body-in carbon architecture. The road ahead. Go, Aptera, go! Check out Solar Edwin's Waiting for Aptera's checklist. A Google link is provided in the video description for tracking your Aptera delivery and IPO investment activity. Is it a bird or is it a plane? No, it is an Aptera solar power EV.